Welcome to my channel. When you run out of diesel or do anything with the fuel system, change the diesel filters, anything like that, you need to bleed the air out of the lines. To get the air out of the lines, up here there's a couple of bolts on top of the first filter. There's one bolt on top of the other fuel filter there. So I will loosen off that one and the two under here. Both the bolts here are a 1/2 inch. You don't have to take them out all the way. A couple of turns is enough. And this other one is a 3/4. Couple of turns on that one. Make sure you have a drip tray or something underneath, because diesel will come out of them bolts. Now to pump the diesel through. You crank on the lifter pump. Now where the engine is sitting, it only gives me that much pump. So making sure the tractor's in neutral. Turn the engine over a little bit. Until you get a full pump. That's not quite a full pump. It is pretty close. You can go with that if you want. That'll be the best I'm going to get. You need to keep pumping this until you get all the air bubbles out of the first two bolts. The first two bolts being these ones here. I will go back over to the other side and keep pumping the lever on the pump. Obviously before starting this, make sure there's diesel in it, because generally if you're doing this, you've run it out of diesel. Pump it a couple of times, come around, have a look. I can still see bubbles coming out of there. It looks like the first one has no more bubbles coming out of it, so I'll tighten that. Now these don't have to be really tight. That one's still bubbling, this one started bubbling. Just I just made that one finger tight. At the moment this one is not bubbling. One back there still is. But because that's the first filter, bubbles might still come through. Once that one stops bubbling, I'll tighten that one, loosen that one back off to make sure there's no air trapped in there. Now that one's looking pretty good. Tighten that one. Loosen that one back off. Now I can't see any bubbles coming out of that one. So I'll tighten this one. Again, that one doesn't have to be super tight either. Now I have to get the air out of the injector pump. The bleeder bolts on the injector pump are there and there. And with these ones, you generally have to hold the bolt behind, which is a 7/16, and then it's a 5/16 on the end. Just like that. I've got the camera to the side because these will squirt. If you like, you can take these ones all the way out. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There is a flat spot just there to let the air pass. You see it glistening just there. Obviously, if you pull the bolt all the way out, the air will come out quicker. Tighten that one back up. Now the top one is only a couple of threads in, and I put the flat spot at the top. So you should be able to see that one bubble. That might be all the air out of that. Yep, that's all the air out of that. And I'll tighten that one. Now I'll pull the camera back, see if I got it first try. Sometimes you have to loosen off the top one again. There may be some air still trapped in there. If it starts, there was no air trapped. I'll give it some throttle. About half throttle. There we go. Have to clean up the mess. There you go. Should be right to go again. And if the reason for watching this video is you're running out of diesel, don't worry, I do it all the time. Mostly my son, but yeah. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.